Hello Anti-Imperialist TV viewers. This is the news program for the week of 24th to the 29th of April 2022. The fast resistance of Sibel, Balac and Gokhan Yildirim for fair trial and justice continues since 19th of December 2021. Despite the attacks and censorship of the solidarity work of campaigners and prisoners' families and friends, voice of Sibel and Gokhan spreads throughout the world. Members of prisoner solidarity group Tayyat, including Erkan Yildirim, brother of death fast resistance fighter Gokhan Yildirim, started a long march from Istanbul to capital city Ankara on the 25th of April 2022. Police have attacked the marchers and arrested Erkan Yildirim and Feridun Osman Ağaoğlu right at the beginning, even before they can read their statement. Second attempt of brother of Gokhan, Erkan Yildirim, along with Hüseyin Kütük and Muhammed Akyıldız, were again attacked and they were arrested by the police. Stubbornness of the families and friends of the political prisoners continued. Other free activists continued the march from Gebze province, just at the outskirts of Istanbul, whilst 4 people were under arrest who were supposed to take over the march. On the third day of the march, it was attacked again, this time at the city of Eskişehir, and 4 people arrested again, including Erkan Yildirim. Tayyat members said the attacks and preventing the march will not deter us from defending and supporting the resistance of Sibel, Balac and Gokhan Yildirim. You cannot stop us from being the voice of Sibel and Gokhan. We won't be silent and we won't be idle until the victory is won. Our march will continue until we reach Ankara. On the 4th day of the march, demands of Sibel and Gokhan reached Ankara. In process of the marching to the Ministry of Justice in Ankara, once again, Tayyat members were attacked and arrested by the fascist police of AKP government. In support of the resistance of Sibel and Gokhan, Irish Revolutionary Republican Socialist Party, CRU, issued a statement. CRU said in its statement, CRU send our solidarity and support to Sibel, Balac and Gokhan Yildirim, who have been undertaking an indefinite hunger strike for a fair trial. Both have been on hunger strike for over 120 days now, with Sibel Balac starting her strike on the 19th of December 2021 and Gokhan Yildirim on 25th of December 2021. The fascist regime has been waging a long and murderous campaign against left-wing activists in Turkey. From the infamous hunger strikes of 2000, where scores of prisoners died in brutal F-type goals, through to the Kurdish prisoners' strikes in 2011, the fascist Turkish regime has showed murderous intent towards them. CRU is an organization which stands for international solidarity and sends our unwavering support to Sibel, Balac and Gokhan Yildirim in their continued fight. On 23rd of April, a demonstration "We Are for Peace Without Fascism" took place in Frankfurt am Main in support of the anti-fascist struggle in Ukraine, especially the one that is being waged in the region of Donbass. The demonstration began at Willy Brandt-Platz and ended at Frankfurt's Römer. Several contributors spoke about NATO's constant expansion and the danger of nuclear war if it does not abandon its expansionist course. The well-known expert on history and politics, Wolfgang Schurer, emphasized in particular the historical background of NATO expansion and the emergence of Ukraine. The People's Council of Syriacs in Europe warned in particular against the advancement of fascism in Europe, pointed to the destruction of Soviet monuments in Ukraine and to the advancing anti-socialist and anti-communist policies in Germany and the USA. Anti-Imperialist Front participated in 4th Symposium for the freedom of political and revolutionary prisoners around the world in Mexico. In this speech, Anti-Imperialist Front mentioned the importance of international solidarity, the case of 11 revolutionaries from Turkey that was imprisoned in Greece, the death fast resistance in Turkey of Sibel, Balac and Gokhan Yildirim, and also the case of very long time as political prisoner like Ali Osman Köse, Mumbi Abu Jamal and George Ibrahim Abdallah. Zionist and murderer Israeli forces raid Al-Aqsa mosque once again on 29th of April. At least 42 Palestinians have been injured in a raid by Israeli police forces on the Al-Aqsa mosque compound in occupied East Jerusalem in the last Friday of Ramadan. Over the past 2 weeks, nearly 300 Palestinians have been injured in Israeli attack at the Al-Aqsa compound. On 26th of April, during the raid at the Akabet Jafar refugee camp in occupied West Bank in Jericho, 20-year-old Palestinian Ahmed Ibrahim Owaidat was murdered by occupied Zionist forces. There has been a rise in the killing of Palestinians this year. At least 46 Palestinians have been murdered by Israeli forces from the West Bank. Last week, 2 Palestinians, 21-year-old Lutfi Al-Labadi and 18-year-old Hanan Khodur, were killed by Israeli forces in Jenin area. On 28th of April 2022, Israel detained 6 Palestinian fishermen, destroyed their boats off the coast of Gaza. Palestinian fishermen often suffer from multiple violations of Israeli occupying forces, including attempts to sink their boats while at sea, firing at them, as well as narrowing the fishing area for long periods. This attack is due to the plan of strategy of imperialism and murderer Israel, who wants to destroy the Palestinian people. Online event organized by the Pan-African Society Community Forum and the Free Mumia Abu Jamal Campaign UK was held on 22nd of April in honor of Mumia's birthday on 24th of April. Anti-Imperialist Front was the speaker at this event. Various prisoner network groups and organizations had the opportunity to share their experience with their work for political prisoners. Theme of the event was Free All Political Prisoners of the Racist Euro-American System. The meeting was facilitated by Cecil Gutsmore, key speaker was Joanna Fernandez and guest speaker was Selma James. Anti-Imperialist Front first saluted the political prisoners around the world. The courage and determination of political prisoners Sibel Balac, Gokhan Yildirim, Ali Osman Köse, and Ayten Öztürk, currently under house arrest in Turkey, Musa Aşoğlu in Germany, Mumia Abu Jamal and Leonard Peltier in USA, Ahmad Sadat and Palestinian prisoners in Zionist jails, George Ibrahim Abdallah in France, Pablo Hasél in Spain, Irish Republican political prisoners in Ireland and UK, 11 revolutionaries from Turkey imprisoned in Greece, Filipino political prisoner Aldim Yanes and Isabella Adviento, Vavarara Rao and G.N. Sai Baba in India were greeted and called on participants to support all political prisoners around the world. This was the Anti-Imperialist TV program for the week of 24th and 29th of April 2022. Thank you for watching us, and we will see you next week. Until then, stay in solidarity and unity against our common enemy, imperialism.